Hi, everyone. Apologies that we're a minute late. We've had a little bit of what they call a technical glitch here this evening. I'm waiting for Barbilee. I don't know what's happened. I'm hoping everything's okay. And we've got soccer players on the beach here, so we might be enduring or encountering some fun and games that go on literally as we're going along. So anyway, thank you, Ida, for joining me as always, my wingman, my wingwoman, or whatever, and being here so that we can see. And there may, I don't know, can you see the sun from here?
Inviting me.
Can you see the sun?
I can. As I said, thank you for inviting me. I just wish I was there in person. I really do.
I know.
There's always next year, the year after, the year after.
Yes, and who knows, we may still be here, stuck here. I don't mean stuck, but I mean here because we can't get home or don't want to get home. It depends. So I have to say to everyone that's watching, what you can see in the distance there, that beautiful sunset that's going to be happening shortly, was not here this morning. Gosh, scared, whatever. So this morning it was completely overcast, and as you can see by the hairdo here, it's a bit bluey tonight. So we did reach 26 degrees Celsius today, and the sun did come out, and hopefully she's going to stay a little while and be here for us.
I just see a guy walk by with his coat on, and I'm like, what?
I know. Well, here's the thing. It's very much when, like when I was going to Australia, it's just saying, I don't know if anybody's commenting. I don't know if you can see any comments on your side there. I can't see anything. So I'm assuming people are just watching. But yeah, it's very similar to when I was visiting my dad in Queensland in Australia. It used to, we would walk around in t-shirts and shorts, and my dad would be muffled up in a jacket and stuff, and I go, but it's 26 degrees Celsius outside, Dad. He says, I know, and it's pretty cold. We're used to at least 32 here. Wow. So it's all conjecture. So yes, nationals tend to the nationals tend to be very muffled up. You'll see them in woolly jackets, and yes, we have too, because it's been a little cooler here this year than we usually had. So it's been all fun and games. So here we are, sunset, salutations, hopefully at some point, and I will do the meditation a little while later, and I'm hopeful. I'm still looking for Barbilee, so I'm hopefully nothing has happened and she'll join us and create the labyrinth. If not, it'll just be thee and me.
Yes, we could. Everybody can set their intention of what the labyrinth looks like and how to walk it, so they can stand in the labyrinth as they're watching the sunset go down.
I'm not sure I can.
So Angela and Helen have just joined us. Hi, ladies.
Okay, I can see. I don't know if that's Barbilee or not.
I'm dressed as if I'm in Matt's land. Like,
I have to put my glasses on. Hi, Angela. Hi, Helen. So Ida, I'll let you do the sharing first, because this is our snow moon. I thought it was the wiggly worm moon, but that's next month. So we're going to let you.
Well, we have different names for this moon, so I'll go with that. But I have to succumb to this now, ladies.
Okay.
The new look. So, are we ready?
Okay.
Okay.
We're moving up the beach.
We're moving up the beach. Okay, you still do your scenery.
You do your little bit, and I'll keep walking as you're talking.
Yep. Okay, so this full moon, it's known as the snow moon, and the best viewing time is today, the 26th, where it reaches its highest point at midnight. It gets its name as February gets a big snowfall this month, and than any other months. Now the Cree call this the bald eagle moon. The Ojibwe call it the bear moon, and also the black bear moon, and the Dakotas call it the raccoon moon. The Cherokee, the Cherokee call it the hungry moon, as it was a time when food was so hard to come by. Yeah. So the moon is your emotional compass. It rules over your intuition and your sense of security. And at this time of this full moon, all is amplified. So check your emotions. Put endings to already started projects. Put endings to the emotions, etc., that have been sitting around with you for the last few years. The full moon is in Virgo. It's symbolized by the Virgin or the Maiden. Its messenger is Mercury. For Virgos, make sure you relax this month and don't sweat the small stuff. For all of us, again, release. Releasing of emotions that no longer serve us. Set the seed and nurture it to grow over the next few months. Intuition is amplified. Use it. Longer days, and use this time wisely, especially for one's health. And practice a daily breathing deep into the lungs. Fill them up. Breathe out to the east. Do this 3 times. Fill your body with good, clean air. Prepare for the growth and move the energy around your home. You can call it spring cleaning. Often people do. But we need to move that energy. Our past then becomes that, our past. Now step out of your comfort zone and look outside of the box. Walk into your God and Goddess power and be true to you, your authentic self. This then will attract your people. This then will attract your tribe. Set your intention, focus clarity, be specific, and then watch the change happen all around you. Also, with the new moon, especially with you, Debbie, being next to the water, and we are water, this is going to really amplify and bring us, and we're really going to feel this swaying within our bodies, like to and fro. So to really look and think on that, to how your emotions are. So that's how sensitive you're going to be. So if you're making moon water and you're adding moon water to what you drink, just remember you are water. And Debbie, for you as well, being right next to the water. And I can see a labyrinth.
I know, I thought I was doing a little pointy thing. There's the labyrinth. So Barbilee had just
watch the change happen all around us, because you have just planted your seed. Okay, so with all that, and I don't know about everybody. Joined us, Angela, and Kat. So ladies
and
here, and Marty.
Happy full moon, almost. And here's the thing, I don't know if anybody else felt it this morning. I felt a real heaviness when I woke up, almost like a lethargic, I can't do this. You know, not to do with the full moon or the meditation or anything like that, because it was all prepared and ready. But it was just something like almost like impending doom, which I don't want to say, but it felt that heaviness. So I think that this moon is going to shift that heaviness as well, based on what we and our intention is. So I'm just going to bring us back round to the sun here. So if I can get her in there, I hope you can see her and not me.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful tonight. So it looks like Barbilee's just doing the final touches on the labyrinth. Thank you so much, Ida.
Yes, Lindsay, it is. Yes.
For what you shared. So I don't know if everybody can see this. I'm going to sort of hone in there. Barbilee is going to explain. It's sitting down on the there, and we have some funky funk music.
I'm just thinking that I'm just thinking Barbilee will never have to go and like get her feet done.
Yeah, I know. She does this real. Well, that's why she moved off the beach, or why she was doing it here, because the sand is quite hard at the moment. So, and she does this with her heels. Hi, beautiful.
Hi, Barbilee. Hi.
Hello, hola. Nice to see you. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yay, we're doing a labyrinth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hand the stick and everything over to you, and I'm gonna.
I have the stick.
You have the stick.
You got.
I'm so excited.
The baton has been handed over.
I have. Oh, there
I'm here, crazy woman. Crazy woman.
All right. Good evening, everybody. So I can't really see because the sun. Maybe if I turn this way.
Yeah.
See, I can see you now. You can't see me though.
Oh, we can see. I can see you. See you. Good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so my name's Barbilee, and this is a labyrinth, a sand labyrinth, and it's a 7-circuit sand labyrinth, right? So what that means is if you count the edge, right? So row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till we get to the center. So there's different patterns of the labyrinth. Depends on who made them, where they are, and stuff like that. This is a very basic pattern, and it's the easiest one to do in the sand when I'm dragging my heel behind me. That's why I make this one, because it's nice and easy. Have you done labyrinth walking before?
I've done labyrinth walking before. I haven't actually. We did do it in bare feet, but it was quite a while ago. But it was in with the stones and everything, but nothing like that. Because like I was thinking, well, you'd never need a pedicure.
Right? When we're walking along the beach down here, I'm like, wow, the sand's really hard. My daughter says, oh, don't worry, Mommy, it's a good exfoliation. I'm like, it is. But it gets in my toenails. Yeah, I got to get in my toenails. Anyway, okay. So the labyrinth itself is the walking meditation, right? So if you might have guessed, I'm a little high energy, right? I have some tendencies. No. I have some tendencies for ADHD, and as a special needs teacher for numerous years, I probably would have had myself drugged, just so you know, when I was in school. So to sit and meditate is not it doesn't resonate with me unless I'm already in, that kind of place. But a walking meditation, now that is super cool because I can walk, I can release, I can let go, do all that thing that a meditation is about. And just my mind is focused on simply, Debbie's going to walk, simply on walking and following the path and putting one foot in front of the other and taking one step. So when I had this blessing of meditating with Deepak Chopra once, he said to me, he says, Barbilee, whenever you can just be focused on one thing, that's a meditation. And I was like doing dishes? And he's like, even doing dishes.
Yeah, I like the fact that you've done it to a 7 because we are a 777. So literally, like if you go around 3 times, you're literally doing your 777. So I really like being the 7. I think that's
so. And there's a lot of geometric, spiritual, metaphysical kind of energy around the 7th circuit or the 11th circuit. Around, when you get to the bend, there's been a lot of scientific studies actually done. They did one actually on the 11th circuit on the Chartres, and the one in Chartres de France. And they had a bunch of people who meditate, like monks, right, who meditate regularly, and then just lay people, and they put electrodes on them and stuff, and they watched, and at the 7th turn, all of their bodies were in that meditative state. Now, I'm not talking they're walking zombies. They were just in that meditative, relaxed brain state. So there's something to be said about it. And this is what I love about the sand labyrinth, too, is, A, it's easy to make. I can take it with me wherever I go. I've made one in Santorini, Greece, in Barcelona, Spain, in Venice, Italy. Not Venice, we were in Naples, Italy. We've made them all over the place. And in Mazatlan, California. Yeah. And I love it.
They create a vortex in the middle.
Of course,
it creates that. I can see the vortex.
For sure. Because there's only one way in and one way out. Yes, and because there's only one way in and one way out, the energy gets brought to the center. So when you're walking in the labyrinth, the initial walk into the labyrinth is about releasing and letting go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what happens. So I do a thing where, and I'm not going to totally do it, but I put out my right arm and my left arm and I say, I release, I let go, I let spirit run my life. And that's how I release as I'm going in. And then if something comes up, I stop, I breathe it out, and then I walk again. I release, I let go, and I let spirit run my life. So I do that as the release on the way in. So the entrance into a labyrinth is about release. So you're letting go of all kinds of stuff that's going on in your world, right?
So when you go to walk this, Barbilee, for everybody that's watching onto there, so if when you say what you say and they repeat what you say, like if we all say
it's all individual. It's all individual. So when somebody
so you don't want anybody to follow what you're saying at this time.
I let them know what I'm doing because some people don't know how to enter, don't know what to do, right? Now, some people just rub their fingers together and count their footsteps. because they can't seem to slow down their mind. And this is what I love about
I'm on about the people who are watching, who are sitting watching, like they're gonna visually walk it with you.
Oh, perfect.
So visually walking it, do you want, for what you say, would it be easier for them to repeat what you say to help them to feel that strength of that energy?
Absolutely, at their own pace.
Yeah.
Because when something comes up for them, they're going to have to stop for a second in their mind, breathe it out, because the whole idea is releasing. And it doesn't mean you're going to release it forever. It's just releasing it now in the moment so that you can move forward. And that's what life is, right? We release it now, and over time, we will release it when we're ready to release it.
Yeah.
You know,
I think if we can get a full shot of it, and if they can see it, and then they can take a photographic, if you ladies can take a photographic imprint in your mind, and then afterwards, and you still have that, and go to bed and see it, and you know, sort of again rewalk it in sleep time.
Are you going to walk with the camera?
Yeah.
No, so Debbie's going to actually, she's walking it for herself now, then she'll walk it for you guys later. So she'll take the camera, have it on the labyrinth so that you can see while she's walking, and you'll have that experience of the motion as she's doing it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm still wondering.
Yeah.
I'm already looking and walking around on the
Oh, she needs to recenter. She'll be fine. Okay, so what'll happen is on the in, so she won't be talking. She's not going to be talking while she's doing this one. I have to remind her, this is for you guys. So on the way in, you're going to be releasing. When she gets to the center, that's your time to reconnect, to really get centered in whatever your belief is. So whether you believe in God, spirit, universe, potato, doesn't matter. There's no judgment. Potato. I know, right? I had potatoes for lunch. So whatever your belief is, whatever you need to connect with, that's what you're going to reconnect with. That's what the center's about. Then you take the same path on the way out. Okay, so you walk in and you walk out, because now you're coming back, stepping over all your problems, stepping past them, letting everything that you let go, and you're re-emerging or reconnecting, re-engaging with real world, right? Back into this 3-dimensional, 5-dimensional, depends on where you're coming from, but into this presence right now. So you're letting go of your stuff, you're reconnecting in the center, and then you're walking through it all to be that new person on the other side.
Somebody's just asked, is there a maximum number of times that you should walk a labyrinth?
Oh God, no. As many as you need.
Yeah.
We actually, as a special needs teacher, we use it in our with our students, with like especially students with autism. Oh my gosh, they'll rock it 5 times before they're settled.
Nice. Okay.
Right? So it's totally up to the person what they need. So when I do the sand labyrinth, right, when we put it up at night, or like when we do the sunset, I'll walk it once, I'll introduce to other people, talk about other people, I'll walk it, and then when everybody's gone, I'll do it again. And I'll close the labyrinth. So I like to take all the energy. Like seriously, right? Everyone's done all this powerful stuff on the labyrinth, and I'm like, okay, now it's all mine.
So it's like they can't ask where. It's like it's not like they're going to miss you. Like, oh yeah, she's closed the labyrinth, and bang. Right. All the way home.
Here's the thing: there is so much energy available to everybody. I just kind of strap it all in the end. People go, oh, this was so lovely, and they walk away, and I'm like, bye, and then I close the labyrinth. And so 2 things happen. I close it, so if there's any negative energies left within. Oh, hi, sweetie. So if there's any negative energies that someone didn't release, I clear those as well. Because I don't want someone just walking by it later. Because many times after I leave, I'll watch the locals come by. Because sometimes they're a little shy to come and ask me what it is. So I'll make sure I close the labyrinth and clear the energies so that if somebody does walk it, it's nice and clean for them.
Them too. Yeah. Okay. Because like really, if you think Monday, like the energies of the 1st of March and everything like on Monday, like that in itself is going to be really a wowzer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of the things I'll just point out, if someone goes, just do a Google search or Bing or Eco, whatever you're doing, and just type in how to draw a labyrinth. Okay. You can make your own. And then you can even, like right now, while we're getting set up, if you did a quick Google of that and draw your own that looks, here, I'll show you. Right? Well, that's my daughter. She's going to enter in. Right? So you can make one that's like that, and then you can draw it with your finger as we're walking as well. So there's all kinds. You can even pull up a picture and do it on your computer screen.
I don't know if everybody caught that. If you want to Google how to draw a labyrinth, you can quickly do that and then draw it. And what a great way to actually practice it on paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, when I rode dressage, I used to draw the arena and then ride it with my finger.
Right.
So I could remember
exactly. That's because then it becomes muscle memory, right? For sure.
It is very on all levels. So
I'm going to hand you back to Debbie.
And I'm hopefully going to do this correctly because
you're not going to say anything.
No, it's not saying anything. It's getting it.
No. So, can you not turn? Oh, can you turn your camera around in this position?
Yeah, I can't. So I got to do it.
Okay, so let's see. So I'm just going to hold you like this for a second. You tell me. Can you see that? If we walked like this?
Yes, we can see that. That's a good shot.
Perfect. So just do it like that.
Hey. Okay. We are now at the center. So take a moment, set your intention. And now we start our descent out of the labyrinth. And we finished the labyrinth. So I hope that resonated with a lot of people. I hope that you were able to connect. And as you can see, Barbilee is just walking the labyrinth now. So I'm going to turn our attention now to just watch the sunset. And I'm hopeful I can get me out of here and the sunset in. As you can see, I'm not very coordinated with this thing here. So just see if I can come down to the beach a little bit, to the ocean here. I want this sunset. There she be. Okay, and let's just watch her drop out of the sky, if you will. Once the sun is set,
sorry,
I will start the meditation. Yeah. Really hard trying to. Oh, there she be.
Can't hear you, Debbie.
I said the light reflects and moves backwards and forwards off the sun. So I'm hopeful you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, in the background, I don't need me, and I'm trying to get me out of it so you can just watch the sunset.
Yeah. Well, I would just like to say thank you to Angela, joined us, Helen, Kimberly, Kat Collette, Marty DeRoy, Lindsay Parker, Eva, Lisa Martinello, Rosina Wilson Barley, Lindsay Parker, Naza Hobatiak, Rose Jabor, and Blissful Divination, and that's it with messages. So all those ladies joined us and said thank you very much for the meditation.
We're going to do the meditation. We're going to do the meditation after the sunset.
Okay.
So we're going to let the sunset here in the distance. And she's almost touching the water. She goes down very quickly here. And once she hits the water, then I will go back and sit down and leave you watching this sunset while I share the meditation. Hopefully you can hear me from the other side of the camera, because I don't want me in here. I just want you to absorb and see this. So let's just see if this will work. I'm going to see if I can go down to the on my knees. I don't even know if that's a good thing. Okay, so there's the knees, and I'm going to sit down here, and hopefully you can hear me. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So as the sun sets, let us spend some time in meditative thought. So with another vibrational full moon upon us, this evening I want to take a moment to reflect. So before we can commence, ensure you're not driving or otherwise distracted. This is a time for you to connect. So close your eyes. And upon doing so, I want you to take a nice gentle breath through your nose, like, and then out through your mouth. And keep doing that, listening to my voice, words I share. Woo! And be holding on to the camera here as it decides it's going to flip into the water. No, that's not what we want. Okay, so keep breathing nice and gently. Because at this time when winter is holding fast across our planet, Spirit wants us to take a moment to step back in time to many thousands of years ago and tribes would rely on their food supply to sustain them through to the spring. This is why this full moon is known as the bone moon, as Ida shared, the hunger moon, or out of food, because food will be dwindling, causing people to gnaw on the bones, cooking the bones to make soup in order to survive. So on this night, medicine men would commune ritualistically with their ancestors in spirit, asking for help to see them through the extreme cold, asking for help for their people to survive. And the Hopi people call this the moon of purification and renewal, because the trees would crack with the cold, sometimes falling due to extreme ice weighing upon its branches or their branches, making it hard to stay standing. And as spirits share these words, I want you to keep breathing and connect to how you are feeling at this time. With every breath inwards, think about this. Is something gnawing away inside of you? And as you do, release, nice and slowly, letting that emotion, that feeling be exhaled from you. Maybe you feel that you're carrying a load too heavy to bear any longer. Again, breathe in that energy and let it resonate with you. And as you exhale, let it go, breathing it out, releasing it. As you let these thoughts swirl around inside of you, I want you to acknowledge, are you asking Spirit to assist you? Or maybe your friends and loved ones? Maybe it's to do with your world, your community. And as you become more aware of these feelings, these experiences, I want you On the next breath you take inwards, to sense what that means to you. If any thoughts are of frustration, anger, pain, please let them flow out through your mouth as you exhale. Keep breathing in and out on each breath, because this takes a little longer sometimes to clear, so don't assume you're going to do it in one breath. Just keep breathing in and out and exhaling, setting them free. Any thoughts of frustration, anger, and as you exhale, say, ah, release, ah, let go. Okay, I have a wet bottom now. Alrighty, cool. I'm going to be walking home with wet.
Debbie, I've been watching those waves, and they've been going up at the angle. As when you said to release and let go, that came with a vengeance.
I was meant to release and let go. It's something wrong. I am absolutely saturated. See, that's what happens when you sit on the beach. Anyway, I will move up and continue the meditation.
That was so
Chris is laughing because he said, yeah, okay. All right. So, Chris says, thank you. So
I love it.
I'm sorry, everyone.
That literally ran up the beach.
So I'm going to sit my wet bomb onto a lump of sand, which is hopefully quite secure. If not, I can go ahead of the heels and be even more entertaining. Okay. So where were we? Taking a breath and releasing. Letting the emotions go. So now I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and as you do, connect to your heart chakra. Even maybe place your hands on your heart and feel that deeper connection. Remind yourself as you're holding your hands on your heart how important you are to you, to the world, your existence, what is needed. You're significant to you and the others around you. You are an essential vibrational soul who is full of love and joy. And although you may have forgotten it, in this moment, as you breathe in and out, I want you to reconnect fully to that frequency. Own it, feeling every word I share from spirit to resonate with you in love and joy, of course, because we are all deserving. I want to say these next three mantras inwardly or outwardly, that's your choice. So breathing in love, and as you exhale, say, I'm on my sacred journey. Next breath inwards. Again, breathing in love to you. And exhale, saying, I am open to receiving love. And that third breath inwards, absorb the love that you're giving to yourself, that's being sent to you from spirit. And exhale, saying, I am in my beingness always. I am in my beingness always. Because this year is for us to truly be in our beingness. And whatever that is from you, for you, it's stepping away from the doingness, letting what transpires in your life every day, every moment, in these moments, to be present, to receive, to embrace what is being sent to you. And yes, it does every day move us forward with positive vibrations, shifting and transforming our frequency always, not letting others, our world, knock us off our pathway. Because as we step forward, so does our vibration, so does the love and joy that we hold within you. And of course, as I always remind everybody, do it with baby steps, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting we are exactly where we should be on this journey called life. Knowing that you're on the right pathway, accepting what we are being elevated to do by the great collective universal forces that align us. And they align us all, not just you, not just me, but all of us together in complete and conscious contentment. As we sit in this time, connecting to the vibration of the full moon, we must remember that the draw of this energy is very powerful. It's very empowering to us. So on your next breath into your body, I want you to accept within you this full moon energy in a positive way. Remember what is going on with you physically, emotionally, spiritually will be amplified. So release and liberate yourself from anything that doesn't serve you. It's okay to let go. It's time to let go vibrationally. So that next breath you take in through your nose, I want you accepting that energy. This is yours to own. I want you to own it. Spirit wants you to own it. And release out through your mouth whatever you don't need, whatever that is, whether it's people, things. And invite the empowerment in with each breath you take into your body, into your soul. And each breath you let out, letting it go. So one more breath in, and this time, as you pull that breath in, feel it satisfying your body, your mind, your soul, filling it with empowering love, empowering you, empowering others. This energy fulfilling you spiritually, lifting you up further and further to the heavens, further and further into your beingness, uniting all parts of you with you. In this full moon, this time, I want you to bring to the forefront any dreams you may have, any aspirations, any ideals, creative or whatever. See them happening in full manifesting mode. Don't see them as it's not happening, it might happen. See them as being. Take in another breath, and this time invite in what you want to manifest in your world for you. No restrictions, nothing can stop you. And as you let go, remind yourself, as you let go of that breath, nothing will stop me. I can do this. You can take as long as you like with this. Say it as many times. If there's lots of things you want to manifest, just do it. It's okay. This is your time. Bringing in the thoughts. Anything that's restricting you, release it as you breathe out. Let them float away. Let them just disappear. You don't need them anymore. They've served their purpose. It's time to go on, to be. This full moon meditation is coming to close as the sun is set. So let's take a moment because I want you to bless yourself fully. Be thankful for who you are in your full beingness. And let that feeling of love fill your heart. Fill it so it overflows. And now finally, I want to bless the sun for being with us today, for being part of this journey that we're all experiencing at this time, and to bless the full moon for what is going to share with us. Take one final deep breath in and release it, opening up your eyes. And if you want to write down any thoughts, any things that you had come to you, any ideas, anything, then do it now. I want to thank you. I'm covered in sand, both head to toe. I have a wet bottom. In fact, all of on the lower part from my boots downwards is soaking wet. And it isn't that warm, people. Wow, wow, wow. So I want to turn this back to that tallness, that beautiful sky. And the giggles, I needed this. Chris has taken photographs. I hope he hasn't taken video because I was literally sitting there.
I hope that he got that on video.
Look, I have to look at the sky now.
It's beautiful.
Look how quickly it's changing.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Wow. Thank you, Spirit. As I said to everyone that was on at the beginning of this feed this morning, there was no sunshine whatsoever. And I sat and I prayed to Spirit. I said, please, we have people that want to join in and be part of this. This is not just for me because I can come and see the sun whenever. But I want this sunset to be spectacular. And look what Spirit gave to us. So this is what I keep saying to people. You only have to ask.
You do only have to ask. Absolutely.
They're wanting to help us to...
If you remember,
I'll be allowed in the bus going back because I got a wet bottom.
Yeah, if you remember, Debbie, in the beginning, I turned around and said, "Oh, the moon manifests the water. We are water, and you may be wobbly, so watch the sea."
I truly thought the tide was going out, not coming in. You know what I know? Very little. I wanted to enjoy this larger sunset here. So I'm hoping you can see all that in the background there. In fact, if I can get myself off the sand lump without falling over.
Oh my gosh. That was just, that was classic. It was wonderful.
I'm now weighted down with sand. I'm not live. This is definitely raw and real.
It is. It's coming. But the thing was, it was going to the left, right? Like it was coming in and then going to the left. And this just literally ran up the beach. It was amazing.
It said, you need a good wash, girl. You need a good wash, spiritually or otherwise.
So funny.
I want to thank everybody. I'm hopeful Chris has taken some photographs of this beautiful array that's happening in the sky here. I'm just trying to do a panoramic view. I feel heavier, not lighter, because I've got sand attached to me. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. Thank you, Spirit, for making me laugh, and probably a few people.
There's a lot of people that would pay a lot of money to get one of them facials.
I haven't even got another top I can put on instead to go home, and I can't go home in my knickers.
Do you far to walk? Do you have far to walk?
Good hour and a half walk from here, so it's so Barbilee.
Debbie's a little bit wet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I
tried to save her. I just didn't get here fast enough.
No, you were taking video. I know.
Just come
Did you get it on video, Barbilee?
I did not, but I'm going to show you her butt.
Like, look at this girl. Like, she is soaked through to the knickers. That's what she calls them, right? Her knickers. You never know what happens at the Labyrinth, and when you're meditating, anything goes.
Well, did you see how quickly it ran in? Like it was going to the left, and it just literally ran.
It did. It wanted her. It needed to cleanse her. There was something she was saying and needed to release, so it needed to cleanse her in that moment.
Yeah. I always trust it ran over the beach.
Just the video to see
that was a classic. Oh, it was awesome.
That was good. Do you see this? I don't know what you see. When we're on this view, it's hard to see the sunset, hey? There we go. I'll get out of the picture.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know what you can see, how clear it is. It might not be clear enough. But if you see where those two palm trees are, these two, and look right above it, that's where the moon's coming up. It's very faint right now because it's kind of behind a cloud. I don't know if you can see it.
No, can't see that. As Eva was saying, you do not need to get clean because your soul is clean. But if you think of your subtle bodies and your etheric layers, they need cleaning. The soul resides 6 inches out of the human body. Yeah. So that is always pure. That's our life lessons. But our etheric layers and subtle bodies are all encompass around us, which goes to the end of our arm. So if we're holding anything within that, that needs to be cleansed.
Exactly.
That's why we have Epsom baths and things like that. So the sea will be a really good cleansing. And actually, if anything like in that area needs cleansing, that's the best thing to do, is sit in the sea.
It is. Just hang out and let it all go.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
All right,
but
I'm gonna get back
etheric layers and the subtle bodies within us.
And Chris is advising me he didn't realize what was going on till it was too late. So typical, isn't it? Typical man. And then you keep your attention.
But this will be recorded. This should be recorded. This will be recorded and a replay.
So I don't know how much you'll catch of me, but I will post the pictures of the sunset on my page. Sorry, I'm trying to get the sunset again. Those colors, it's so weird, well, the way the light goes on the camera. I want to thank everybody for joining. Myself, Debbie A. Anderson, Ida Mae Keightley, and of course the wonderful Barbilee.
I'm the only Barbilee on Facebook.
Yes, and her information and Ida's and mine is in the feed below. So connect with us, okay? Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your full moon, everyone.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye, Debs.